Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The 212 division going on right now. Can you guys hear that? Turn that down. Everyone, hope you all got the live stream watching right now. Trying to rig this up so I can see both your guys' comments. Oh, Keon's out. Keon's out right now. This isn't the call outs. This is just lineups, things of that nature. Oh, Sean's out. Hidetada is right between, right between Keon and Sean Clarita. Sean's midsection looks not as lean as I would have hoped. Sean's back is so thick. A shorter guy's back looks thicker than Keon's. Both Keon and Sean could be just the lighting, could be the live stream. I don't know. Their midsections don't look as. I was trying to get set up, and Kareth Baggio was out a minute ago. I didn't really get a good look at him. You are imagining what is on stage, listening to the descriptions. Well, it's like old time radio. Radislav Angelov. Thought it was Radislav Angelov. I get him around 10th. Radislav Angelov, competitor number 1. Looks solid. Festivities. When do the festivities start? They're going on right now. This is it. Not before, not after, right now. 212 division. Live stream is a little bit dark. Wheel size of Radislav will keep him down, I believe, in placings. Good times. Before World War One or Two. Spanty, love you, Mark. Well, I love you too, Spanty. Ahmad Ashkanani. Okay, we're excited to see this guy. What does the midsection look like? Looks in check so far. Now this guy has a real chance of where he's posing from the side. They're showing that midsection. Side chest. That's the test. Hard grainy nature for sure. No, there's no live stream here, ladies and gentlemen. This is just commentary. Should be watching the live stream, listening to my harmonious tones. Ahmad Ashkanani looks decent. I don't think he'll slip too far in placings. He's going to be tough to beat. He's going to be tough to beat. Keon for the win, you think? Here's the man, Kareth. Already, I can tell you, Kareth looks better than he did last year. Abs. Wow. Best so far, I would say. Between Kareth and Ashkenani. Back looks good. Kareth looks pretty good. Kareth looks pretty good. Peter Borecki, Petro, he was your Toronto pro, is he not? He was coming from classic, or no, he came from just straight up physique, this guy. You guys are watching. I believe Xavier Wills Desktop Bodybuilding also does live commentary, although he shows screenshots, things of that nature. So if you guys don't have the live stream, he's a great alternative to. This guy just doesn't seem 212 to me. Size or really conditioning. Of course, we just seen Ash Kanani and Kareth. Probably two of the more conditioned and thicker. Taking nothing away from this guy. That was Pietro Brecchi. Who's this guy? Philippe? Is that what Bob said? Didn't hear what Bob said. I think this is Philippe Fierro, right? Oh, myself. Oh, you. A little bit smaller than most. See, this is the best in the world, guys. Philippe will not be winning this competition. He trained hard. I'm sure the guy trained very hard. He's not going to win. He's not going to get top 10, not in this lineup. Samson, 80 bucks for the Olympia? Come on, if you're gonna be a bodybuilding fan, you should at least spend 80 bucks on the Olympia. Here in Canada, it's a little bit more. But I mean, you get the 212, you get the classic, you get the open, you get the rest if you wanna watch them. Angel Calderon, here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. Have a sip of my coffee here. Looks good. Best so far. I'll say him and Kareth probably. Gotta see them beside each other. Bottoms up. He's solid. He's not missing anything except for calves. He doesn't have, the best calves in the world. He's got very striated glutes, which doesn't always. I mean, you get guys that don't have striated ridges in their glutes are still conditioned. Looks a little top heavy. Tend to agree, especially next to, say, a Keon or a Kareth. Who's this? Roman Iushenko. Wheels look a little unsymmetrical, but other than that, they look massive. He looks massive. Hey, goat, what's going on? You think? Yeah, Angel looks good. This guy's got some big wheels. Huge wheels, this guy. This is Roman Iushenko, and he is massive. Brought some pretty good condition, too. This guy's gonna hurt some people's feelings. Big back. Take a look at the back, ladies and gentlemen. Midsection, not the best, but he's so full. You're not gonna get your Ashkenanis, your types of guys like that. I mean, you want to get full, you gotta carb up, full. Looks pretty good. Chris Jones. Here we go. Chris Jones. This guy was your. He won a pretty big show. Oh, he won the Chicago Pro. Impressive proportions. Midsection, wheels. I think he'll be battling it out with the likes of who we just seen, Roman, Shanku, guys like that. They're not going to win. They made a good showing of themselves, so guys. I mean, for somebody that never stepped foot on stage or anything like that, or even went up and did karaoke or something like that, you have no idea the pressure that these guys are on. Chris Jones brought the condition. Look at those glutes, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, you're catching the live stream. Very impressive set of glutes. Most muscular? Yeah. Good condition. This guy brought it, I would suggest. Ole Crivy, as he calls him. Now, I thought a lot of people were overlooking this guy. I think this guy has a real chance of, if the midsection is in check. This guy could shock everyone. Shock, shock. Solid condition. Again, the midsection from the side, much like Ashkenani, I was a little worried about. He looks to be pretty good. Solid condition. Hey, Chris Jones looked pretty build too. Ole will be in the conversation. Ole Crivey will be in the conversation. Thank you, Ole. Could you please say my name? I just love your voice and want to hear. I will not say your name. Shubham Takar. And look at this. Reading that foolishness, I missed this guy's name. Who is this? I got my list here. You guys know who this is? Is this? It's not Fabrizio. Is it Fabrizio? You guys know who this guy is? Is this? No. Is that Melnikov? Hmm. Yeah, it's not. Nasser Muhammad. Here's Nasser Muhammad. He's a chance. Yeah, it's not the best, but I mean, complaining about it's not going to do me no good right now. Jeez. Nasser Muhammad's wheels look awesome. Keep in mind, guys, this is the first time we're seeing them. This is where the true test of the athlete, when they bring them out for pose after pose, and if it's close, they're gonna keep posing, and then one guy will wear out and won't look as good. Just gotta calm down a little bit when he poses. He's excited. He's excited. Doesn't have the condition, I don't think. Some of the top guys. Angel Calderon, I mean, he looked good. Could be a guy that fades as the show goes on. This is Felipe. Felipe Moraes. I was excited to see this guy. Wheels are shredded, but I don't know if they're the size that they need to be. Looks good. Looks polished. This is Felipe Moraes. Could use a little more size. He'll do okay with that condition. Put up a pole. I don't know how to do all this fancy stuff, Ambrose. It's the first time I've ever done this, so oh, he's pretty shredded. Look at this guy. He is shredded to the diced. This is just for commentary. We're not doing polls or showing screenshots. Xavier Wells, desktop bodybuilding. I don't know if he is for the 212, but he will be, I'm sure, for the Open. And he's got that great Australian voice, blokes. Shredded, this guy's peeled. Thank you, Felipe is right, Bob Ciccarello. Legs are separated. What is the one you most like so far? Um, Ole Crivey, Kareth, and Angel Calderon. And I was impressed with Chris Jones as well. This is Fabrizio. Excited to see this guy. So thickly, compactly built. Yeah, and he needs a little more growth on the back, the lats, I think. And to hold the poses a little bit longer as well, if I had to critique this guy. I believe he's been in an Olympia before. Your Tampa Pro champion. Here's the man, ladies and gentlemen. Keon Pearson is stepping out on stage. Midsection, little full. Midsection, a little full. He's not gonna win. He's not winning. Hold the pose for a little bit longer, Keon, perhaps? I don't think Ursa is gonna win Classic. Yeah, midsection looks great from the side. Because when he walked out, it looked a little bit full. The back looks good. The back looks as good as it did in Texas. Did he win? He leans way back for the back lat. It's not a bad thing. I think all of the hype didn't help him. Didn't help him. I was expecting so much more special. Something much more special than this. I know that sounds awful, ladies and gentlemen. Keon Pearson, I love this guy. He's great, but he's not winning the Olympia, in my opinion. Hidatara Yamagishi. Your Masters Olympia champion here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what can you say? Yamagishi. It's not- I mean, he's been around forever, guys. This guy's been around for years. No, I agree, Felton. I agree. Not in the condition that I thought. See, all this hype gets you wanting to see. No, Keon's not soft by any means. Same condition. Just don't think his midsection is what it could be. I mean, it's a science, you guys. To carve up to look that big, and then it's gonna, affect everything else. Yeah, jet clean exterior washing. Tato's look pretty good. His abs, I would suggest. Keon's got an impressive frame. Abs are awkward. Here comes the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Clarita, and he looks stacked. Hadn't even hit a shot yet. Sean Clarita, he is your reigning, and dare I say, your defending champion. I don't see anybody knocking this guy out. Very impressive. Never brought a bad package. He's never out of shape, this guy. I mentioned earlier his midsection didn't look quite as lean as it could be. He's too conditioned to lose. Yeah. He's solid. This might even be his best pack each to date. Very solid. You guys can't hear that, can you? The music? You get a copyright strike. Yeah. Now you understand why he's the champ. He's just, yeah, again, the midsection could be a little bit, but it's a long weekend, guys. They're gonna work these guys. Some guys get worse as they go. Some guys get better. Now we're gonna see the whole lineup. Yeah, I agree, Mark. A little bit big in the midsection, but I've seen that. Ash Kanani, Gareth Baggio, Keon Pearson, Sean Clarita. Is that Ole Crivey? We got one, two, three, four, five, six guys. Who am I missing here? All right. Moving Sean Clarita in the center. Oh, Gareth Baggio in the center. Okay. Ole Crivey. Gareth, you stay put. You stay in the center there. Okay, we're putting Angel Calder on. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got Ole Crivey, we got Angel Calderon, Keon Pearson in the center with Sean Clarita and Gareth Baggio, and then the other end we have Ashton Annie. Front double, I mean, nobody Gareth looks pretty conditioned, but I mean, the condition of Sean Clarita is something else. See the backs here. The battle out there, Keon's got the structure. I don't think he's gonna ever match a guy like Sean Clarita in the conditioning department, and he's right beside, Angel Calderon as well. What's wrong with my sound? Can you guys hear that in the background? What's wrong with my mic? Is it okay? Wow, I think I'm okay. Kara, that's the best guess we've had. That's crazy. Really worked on that midsection. Keon is big. I'll give him that. Audio's good, you say? All right, we're slipping Kareth out of there, and we're putting Angel Calderon back in the center. I apologize, guys. I usually don't do lives. Yeah, Clarita does kind of have to keep an eye on that midsection. Once you get that big air out of you when you first go out, when you can be able to relax a little bit. Geez, Kareth really brought his back up. Probably the thickest back. When is open? For a few hours. Probably quite a few hours. The prejudging tonight, the finals tomorrow. It'll be a matchup, man. It's going to be a matchup. You got Ole Crivey and Ash Kanani off to the side. I don't think that they're slipping into this pack. So if you ask me, we have a top four back in line. Back in line. So that's your first call out, guys. And I believe it'll be a top four with Sean, Keon, Kareth, and Angel. All right, who do we got out here, ladies and gentlemen? Your second call out. Fabricio's out there, and that is Felipe Mores. We got Radislav. Well, they're putting Nasser Muhammad out onto the outside. I'm getting Fabricio in there. You're making them do a dance, that's for sure. You may notice Radislav and Nasser Mohammed, they kind of resemble each other's physiques. One's a little bit bigger than the other. I think Nasser's the bigger one. Keon looked good, but Sean is winning. I agree. I agree. I agree. Sean is said earlier maybe his best package of all time, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. Oh, there we go. We got, who is that guy? Philippe Moraes in the center. This is your second call out, so no, the midsection wasn't that great. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, Keon, Kareth, Angel, Calderon all still have a chance to get second. Well, you never know. You never know. Oh, you can hear the sounds in the background? We'll just have to do something about that, won't we? You think Radislav's a little off? Open prejudging will not be until tonight. I can imagine. Surprised we didn't see Chris Jones. Is it Chris Jones? Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see Chris Jones in this pack. Very interesting. 6 p.m. for prejudging. Orlando time. When is Classic? I believe Classic will be after 2:12, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll be looking at Classic as well. Might be a little bit more difficult for the namings, some of these guys. Even 2:12, obviously open class, we know every single one of these guys. I like Nasser Muhammad in this pack. Philippe Moraes also looks pretty good here. Gentleman in the center there, what's his name? Andrea Melnikov. I believe that's the gentleman in the center. I mean, all these guys brought it, but they just didn't bring enough, did they? You'd seen Angel Calderon on the background there. I think he's a robot. You guys think he's a robot? You got to bring out the Arnold voice. Only for the open? Okay, I'll go away now. You want me to do Arnold voice for the quarter turns or just when they hit every pose? This is your third call out. You got the little guy there, the Philippe. And then you got, is that your Toronto Pro, Pietro, Borecki, switching them up. Chris Jones in the center with Hidatara Yamagishi. Front lot spread. Who is winning 212? Sean Clarita. Sean Clarita with, I don't know, I want to say Kareth, but that was how I predicted it. So I don't want to just say that because that's how I predicted it. It'll be Angel, Kareth, or Keon in second. It's pretty broad, I know. Something. Yeah, I'm surprised Chris Jones, with the condition that he brought, I'm surprised he wasn't in a better call out. How are these guys qualified? Well, Pietro there, he's your Toronto pro. Philippe, he was your Shiru Cup Argentina champion. Chris Jones was your Chicago? Yeah, Chris Jones your Chicago, and Hidetada is your Masters, Mr. Olympia. That's how these guys got qualified. Any other questions? Because that's all I know. Ping Young Long, he's not competing in this division. Ahmed Ashkanani looks decent. He'll get a decent placing. You get fourth or fifth. Okay, we're bringing the first call out back out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Ping Young Long switching to open, is he? Okay. Okay, now we've dropped Ashkanani. This is official, guys. We've dropped Ashkanani and Ole Crivey. We have Angel Calderon, Kareth Baggio, Keon Pearson, Sean Clarita. This is your top four, ladies and gentlemen. This is exciting. This is exciting. Switching it up. Get Keon, Sean Clarita. 1 and 2. Front double. I don't know. The separation lacks in Keon's wheels, especially next to Sean and Kareth. The wheel size, I'm not impressed with of Angel. I don't know, guys. Kareth looks pretty good. You guys watching this? Yeah, I kind of agree with some of you guys. One of Clarita's legs are smaller, yeah. Keon looks decent in the back here. Decent in the back. So Keon definitely has brought his back up since last year. Side tricep. Abs and thigh. Now here's what I was talking about earlier. Look at Kareth's abs here. He was winning this shot. That looked a little bit more separated earlier. Most muscular. All right. Yeah, that midsection. Keon's midsection is a little bit off. It's just because he's so aesthetically pleasing. You want to see his midsection looks great there, as does Kareth's. Keon has incredible proportions, guys. Size of his legs, things of that nature. Back double bicep pose. Yeah. Condition is pretty good for everybody. I would suggest, yeah, they should probably turn the Mac screen off. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if Keon's doing enough. I don't know if Keon's doing enough to get second. Honestly, guys, I would give Kareth second here. Sean and Keon, dry yourselves off and come right back. Did you guys hear that? Sean and Keon, go dry yourselves off and come right back. What did that mean? What did that mean? Can you guys tell me what that meant? Were they sweating that bad that he had to make a note of that? Because that's no good if they're soaked with sweat, right? Or does that mean they're 1 and 2? Huh? What's going on here, guys? Does that mean they're first and second? So we got Keon and Sean, 1 and 2? I don't think Keon does have this. Oh, they had to remove a couple of people for videoing it. I don't think that that's gonna keep people from getting the pay-per-view. That's like going to a wrestling event and not being able to film. Oh, I see cameras out there. Okay, here it is. This is your 1 and 2. Sean Clarita versus Keon Pearson. Now, when you see it up close, you can tell there's a condition difference that Sean Clarita has that Keon does not possess. Hey, Keon's beating him as far as size. No, Keon's second. This is your 1 and 2. You can see Angel Calderon probably pretty dejected back there, but hey, it's yeah, Sean's harder and grainier. And if your argument is Sean's midsection is a little bit bigger, well, so is Keon's. Yeah, back double by, same thing. Kareth was robbed, yeah. I think Kareth probably was robbed a little bit. Should be here. Should be here. Keon has him on size and shape all day long. Everybody knows that. But condition is just too much. Look, you can see it at the side of the legs there. And even in the abs and thigh. I mean, look at Sean. He's hitting it proper. Proper! Keon looks watery next to Sean. I think anybody would. Sean's huge. Look at the width of this guy. Nobody was robbed. You're watching on TV. Can't see anything unless you're there. Tone F, calm down. Giving our opinions. Well, that's your 212, ladies and gentlemen. I think we will be stopping this live stream, and we'll be back. We'll be back. I'll be back. So yeah, your takeaway from this is Sean's gonna retain his title. Keon second. I'll put Kara third. Angel Calderon fourth. Ashkenani fifth. Ole Crivey sixth. So on and so forth. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'll be back for Classic Physique. Hold on a second now. All right, yeah. Bob said they threw a couple of people out already for film. Imagine driving all the way and you took a camera out to film and they kick you out. What if you're sneaky with it and they don't catch you? You know what I mean? That's kind of foolish. Anyway, hit thumbs up, subscribe, guys. Stay tuned.